We were going to intro with a song, but we couldn't get it together in time. So fish is high in protein, low in fat, and a food that provides a variety of health benefits, and people love it.
Yes, so this morning I went out to Detroit Lakes. This is the fillet that I caught, and then Chef Michael Marcillo is here to show us how to fry this. It was a pretty decent-sized walleye I caught this morning. I was kind of proud of myself, man.
You did a good job.
Thanks,
yeah.
dude.
You cleaned it up
Way to bait
nice.
that hook.
Yeah, you know what? I normally, I was very proud of myself.
Go ahead and take it out of the plastic. And Christy, if you would crack those eggs right in that little container.
Ooh, this looks good.
Whoops.
Nice job.
He asked if I could handle this earlier, and I said yes, but...
And I do have a little garbage down here for you to throw the shells in.
Okay, what about the one that got in here?
You won't even notice that.
Did she put shells in there again?
No, just one. I got it out. It's okay. No one will know.
Yeah, go ahead and put it right down there. Whip it real good.
And nene.
Yep. Absolutely.
You could sing Devo. Whip it good.
Are you doing your job over there?
Well, he's waiting for you because
yeah.
She's gonna whip the eggs, and because we're gonna throw this into the egg, and then we're gonna throw it into the maize, and then it's gonna go right on this hot pan. Okay?
Nice. What is do I do the lemon now, or can I wait on that?
We're gonna wait on the lemon because we're gonna have a little downtime here after that's done. So go ahead and throw that in there, both sides.
Do you ever make fish at home, Chris?
No. I make a really killer guac, though.
He can make the guac that goes on the side of your fish fillet.
Nice. And then throw it into the seasoned flour that we have.
Do I need to massage the walleye at all?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Both sides. And the trick with doing a pan-fried walleye is you don't want to, it's not about heavy breading. It's really light, okay? And that's beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
And then we're just going to coat the pan with a little liquid butter.
Is that the same as melted butter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for people out there who are like me.
And go ahead and throw that right on there, Chris.
Ooh.
Yep, we want that nice sizzle flavor.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. And then we'll get rid of this. And now you can go ahead and take those gloves off, throw it in our imaginary sink underneath here.
Okay.
Absolutely. And then we just want to cut some nice rings.
Okay.
Now, fish is one of those things that I've heard a lot of people say, it cooks itself, don't touch it.
Right, exactly. That's all you want to do is just let her sit on there. I've got, this is a big fillet, Chris, that you caught, so.
I know, I was
doesn't
like,
even fit
wow.
in the pan.
Yeah. Perfect. I'm gonna, we're gonna cut this just a little bit here.
Man, you're going to wreck my catch?
I'm sorry, but we need to make sure it's all on the pan.
This is like your appetizer
Okay,
bite.
there you go.
It's like a little walleye finger.
Perfect.
Yep. So we've got a lot happening at the Speakeasy, you guys.
What's going on?
We've got a piano player coming from LA. That's starting this Thursday at 7 p.m.
Nice.
He's insane. I mean, and we actually built this piano bar, so you can sit around it while he's playing. And he's up next. You're going to see him perform for you. Absolutely amazing. He's there for 5 weeks. He's playing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 7 p.m. at the Speakeasy. Just incredible.
Do you take requests?
He does.
If there's enough money in the tip jar, then he might take a request.
You got to put a little money in that tip jar for sure. So we got some garlic mashed potatoes that I've already heated up.
Ooh.
Look at those steam.
Now, is this pan-fried walleye? I know you guys have so many delicious foods. We actually just had one of our employees stop in and go, I had the ribs the other day.
Yes.
Was bragging about them. Is the walleye another really famous menu item that people order?
It is, and I think it's some of the best pan-fried walleye out there. And of course, we bred this in-house. It's all homemade. We're a scratch kitchen in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. There's nothing like it. It's so different than a lot of places where you go, and it comes out of a frozen box. We're not about that. We're about cooking it fresh every single day.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say I go out and catch it every morning, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of illegal, but there are places
they hire
that do
Chris
that.
Whatever
to do
it takes, right?
Yeah, that
Whatever
is slightly
it takes to
illegal.
please the customer, man.
For sure.
So what else is happening? Because you guys have got great ribs, great fillet, great walleye.
Well, you know about our specials. The 2-for-1 cocktails, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. in the lounge every single day. We're now doing it out on the patio. You can bring your dogs out there now on the patio.
Fun.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
So, I mean, 'cause we're big dog lovers, you know, love to support the Humane Society, the Marshmallow Foundation, great 2 places, you know, to get your dogs. So we thought, well, let's let them come out on the patio, you know,
Yeah.
have a couple cocktails with your pooch.
Love that.
Well, a lot of
You
people
know?
take a trip to DL with their family, with their dogs, and you don't want to put them
Absolutely.
in the car while you go
Yeah.
enjoy
No,
dinner. So
no.
it's nice that you can go
Yeah.
have some fresh fish.
Right.
And
You can just bring the dog right up on the yard, and there's a door to come into. It's just perfect. Absolutely. So let's take a look at this. We're going to flip it.
oh, wow.
Yeah, look at that.
That looks incredible.
How big do you think this fish was? Because that's a thick piece of walleye.
When I
How
measured,
many
it was like
pounds?
8 pounds.
8 pounds, no, maybe a little large, yeah. You're bragging about something.
But I'd be worried that the whole thing's not touching the pan. It's all going to cook itself through.
Yeah, no, it just takes a little time, but it's all going to cook through, for sure. But, you know, it's got, look at the nice crust that it's got on.
Yeah.
Nice seasoned crust. Yeah, it's going to be, and you don't want to overcook fish. That's the other thing. Everyone thinks that you just need to cook the hell out of fish, and you don't. You want it at about 130 degrees.
It's like Wally
nice
tartar,
and,
right?
Yeah, nice and flaky.
So what would be the overcooked? How would you know if it's starting to get overcooked?
Well, it gets dry, gets tough. You know, that's what happens when you overcook fish. So you don't want to cook it. Absolutely.
The other fun thing y'all have, little ice cream coffee shop. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so right now, I mean, it's just going like gangbusters. The Bean and Cream opens at 7 a.m. Get a fresh cup of coffee. We're delivering it now. You can deliver coffee or...
Wait, what?
Yeah. We just started a
With your
delivery
drones?
service.
Can you deliver here at 9 a.m.?
Okay, so that's asking a little too much.
We tried. We wanted a nice delivery. We'll work it into our next contract, Chris. We need coffee delivered at 9 a.m. every day.
Right, yeah. No, I mean, that's a little tough. I don't think there is a place probably even in town here that delivers coffee.
No.
But I think it's important, you know. So we're delivering pizzas, our full menu right now.
Wow.
And of course, like I said before, our biggest thing happening is Jason Weber performing for us.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's open for some key people. Joan Rivers, he's open for Joan
nice.
Rivers. Yeah, so I mean, he's a big deal.
That's awesome.
You know, so you guys have to come down and sit around the bar, have a little toddy,
have some 2-for-1 cocktail.
have a little cocktail, for sure. Yeah, clean that up.
Well, I just wanted to get out of the way of our poster there that we
Yeah,
have.
so we can show off our
Our little
man.
flyer.
Oh yeah,
Put it up there for you.
awesome.
So how do you know when this thing is done? I mean,
So you're gonna look at it, and it's just gonna kind of it's gonna flake, and it's gonna kind of separate, and you're gonna be able to tell that it's done on the other side, because that's where the grain is.
I know where our fault is, Chris. We're not patient enough.
right.
We're both like, is it done? Is it done
Hurry
yet?
up.
We try, yeah, exactly.
We just need to put our hands in our pockets
Yep.
and
yep.
just step back.
It looks
Let the
incredible.
fish cook itself.
And it's gonna be done before you know it.
And any fun 4th of July things that you guys are doing? You guys always partied up there.
We're known for having a good time. Absolutely. But I mean, it's foolish when you go to these other places and pay full price for your drinks. You know, I mean, it can hit the wallet real quick. So, I mean, you need to come check us out and get, at least start with us and get your drink on.
Do a little taste test of
Yep.
Detroit Lakes. Start at one spot and
It
move
is
your
a
way
good
on.
place to prime the pump.
And remind
know.
people where are you located at.
So we're right next to the Holiday Inn off of Highway 10 after the Travel Plaza. So 1100 North Shore Drive is the actual address, and you won't be disappointed. I mean,
Right.
you got to get out there and try some of this homemade food, this pan-fried walleye. It's the lakes kind of food.
Oh, it looks
You know.
so
And with
good.
your dog now that you can bring outside or sit inside, listen to
Yeah.
Jason play,
Yep,
Yeah.
you'll be living it up in DL.
for sure.
If we don't come to work one day, just call Speakeasy and ask if we passed out next to the piano.
So are you working every weekend? I mean, can you ever get down to DL?
Yeah.
No, we'll make that happen.
We're free on
Yeah.
the weekends.
Yeah.
Well, you give me a call. We'll get a table set up for you.
The problem is then when I get going, I start dancing on top of pianos and everything, bro. So
Is that allowed,
Seriously.
Jason?
It's up to,
Well, we might.
It's up to
Again, what tip amount that you put in there decides if you're able to dance on the piano.
Yeah, well, we might have to put some pillows down around it, so if there's any.
Put a velvet rope
Any
around
foliage.
Jason so that people
Yeah.
don't go.
I mean, it's maybe not the most secure setup.
And then once this is done, we just plate it up and it's
Then we
a good
plate it up.
pairing.
We're going to put a little homemade tartar sauce on there. We make our tartar sauce, our cocktail sauce, all of our dressings, you know. Everything is homemade.
And then garnish it with some lemon.
Yeah, and garnish with a little lemon.
Is this baby done?
It's real close.
All right, then we're going to get to Jason so we can hear some tunes, let that thing finish up. And stick around. We come back, some live music right here in studio right after this.